Hello, Roger here. Now, in my previous Sci Fi Issues video about attitudes towards telepathy, that this video would be released on Thursday, but after a rethink, I decided to bring it forward. Anyway, today I want to talk about the way diplomatic and political rules are handled in science fiction, with particular emphasis on USS Voyager's encounter with the Devore, which I briefly referred to in the aforementioned video. Of course, Star Trek isn't the only sci-fi franchise to have this problem. Indeed, Star Wars and Babylon 5 also tackle this, with the start of the Palpatine Emperor in Star Wars, and the launch of Morgan Clark's regime in Babylon 5, and it's clear that there are many similarities, in that both leaders of to down their predecessor, used general incident to their martial law, disbanded the Senate, and used mass media to spread propaganda announcing their opponents. That's politics for you. Anyway, back to Star Trek Voyager. In the 5th season episode Counterpoint, Captain Janeway and her crew find themselves subjected to regular inspections by members of the Devore Imperium, a xenophobic race who distrust telepaths and are hunting a group of Pranari, telepathic humanoids who, according to their interior memory alpha, hail from outside Devore space. These refugees are being secretly transported aboard Voyager and avoid detection by being hidden alongside Voyager's telepathic crew members within the transporter system, expanding on the method developed by Montgomery Scott, which he used to preserve himself while awaiting rescue aboard the USS Genolan, as revealed in the Next Generation episode Relics. Now, the main issue I have with this situation in Counterpoint is that, as far as I could tell, the Devore have no legal justification for performing these inspections aboard a Federation vessel. OK, Voyager is travelling through Devore Imperium space, but as Captain Picard points out in the Next Generation novel Gulliver's Fugitives, anyone who comes aboard a Federation starship is obliged to respect the laws and cultural norms of the Federation. This means that all sentient life forms, while aboard a Federation starship, are entitled to the rights and protections laid out in the Articles of the Federation, which, among other things, specifically prohibits caste-based discrimination. Now, before anyone remarks in the comments that, according to the Articles of the Federation, interference in the internal affairs of foreign states is explicitly banned, I am obliged to point out that, for two very good reasons, I don't believe this situation qualifies as an internal affair. Firstly, as previously stated, the Pranari come from outside Devore Imperium space, and therefore do not live within the Devore's area of jurisdiction. Secondly, this matter ceased to be an internal affair when the Devore chose to directly involve Voyager by ordering them to submit to inspections. In addition, during the 7th season episode Drive, Janeway meets Ambassador Ozell to discuss the final preparations for the Antarian Transstellar Rally, intended to commemorate a new four-way peace treaty which has just ended a century-long war in the region. To avoid a breakdown in the fragile peace accord triggered by simmering resentments, Captain Janeway is using Voyager to host the pre- and post-race activities. That way, Ozell couldn't be accused of favoritism, as the fact Voyager has never sided in the conflict means her, and by extension, the Federation is completely neutral. The way I see it, all of this means Starfleet ships are routinely regarded as self-contained extensions of Federation sovereign territory, and therefore entitled to full extraterritorial status. Contrary to popular belief, extraterritorial status is not currently employed by diplomatic missions here on Earth, which remain under the jurisdiction of the state, while being afforded special privileges such as immunity from most local laws by the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. Diplomats possess full diplomatic immunity, and as an adherent to the Vienna Convention, the authorities of the host country may not enter the premises of the mission without permission of the represented country, even to put out a fire. Furthermore, international rules designate attacks on the sea as attacks on the it represents. But these last points would also legally allow Janeway to deny permission for the Devore to board Voyager, as persecution of telepaths would count as both a direct violation of the Articles of the Federation and an assault against the shared cultural values of the United Nations of Planets. What do you think about this? What would you have done in Janeway's position? Do you have any ideas? Feel free to comment, like and share. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll be back soon with another video.